Hello everyone. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning everyone.
Morning,
Good morning.
Sai.
Good morning, Sai.
Good morning all.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Good morning all. Shall we start our class?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah. So in yesterday's class, we were trying to understand web server. Correct? What is web server? Web server already we are done, right? We are done with web server. We started, load balancer, right? Theoretically, we have seen what is load balancer, how it works. Theoretically. Let me give a quick overview of yesterday's class. Simple, guys. What we do, we create web server. We create many web servers. Instead of giving web servers access directly to customers, we attach one load balancer. We attach that load balance to these web servers, and we give load balancers use IP address or DNS name to customers. So customers, they access load balancer. Load balancer will distribute traffic. One request there, one request here, one here, one there. Like that, you can attach any number of web servers. There is no limit. That means load will be distributed among all web servers, so that due to heavy load, you will never lose your web servers because load balancer will distribute the servers. That's the first advantage. Second advantage is, even though if you lose any web server, even though load balancer, what actually does, it stops sending traffic to that server. If it will redirect the traffic to some other web server which are up and running. Okay, that means the purpose of load balancer is mainly for two things. The first one is it will distribute the load and it checks the health of server. Health means if at all we lose server, it will stop sending traffic to that server. It will redirect that one to some other server. That's the main purpose of load balance. Now in yesterday's class, what we have done, we kept two web servers ready, right? We launched two web servers. Okay, so we have given name web1, web2, and right, we launched web server 2 in a different manner, and in that we kept content called Google1 here, Google2. That's what we did, right? We kept these two ready. Now in that, how we accessed the first one? First one, we launched instance, we entered inside instance through putty, then we executed commands. But second one, without entering into this machine, we executed commands, right? Different way we have seen. Now today what we'll do first, initially, we'll go inside this instance, but by using mobile external. Say I told you, right, if you want to access Linux instance, there are total three ways. There are total three ways through which we can access. One is through browser, that already we have seen. Second way is by using putty partition, that also we have seen. Now today we are going to see third way, that is mobile extern. So by using mobile extern tool, we are going to access the first web server, or this is a Linux server. Right? Linux, in that we installed web package, that's why it became web server. So basically it's a Linux now. So by using mobile extern tool, today first we are going to see how to access Linux instance. Okay, let's do it now. Guys, you understood everyone what we are going to do now? Everyone?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
First we'll do that, then we'll talk about load balance. No. So go to Google. You type here mobile extern. You can say mobile extern. Now the first website you can see, right? That's the first one, official. Go to that. Okay. Here somewhere you'll find downloads. You can see download option. Click on the download option. See, here you can see two editions. One is home edition and one is professional edition. We don't need professional edition because that's a paid one, but we don't even need also that level not required. Here you can see free edition, just click here download. Download, click that. When you click on download, again you can see two options. One is portable edition and another one is installer edition. So you take installer edition. Click here. When you click on this one, you can see one zip file will be downloaded, right? You can see zip file. So once it is ready, then we'll extract. Okay, when you extract, you will get .exe file that we are going to install. Let's do it now. In companies, some people are using putty, and some people are using MobaXT. That depends. Okay, I mean mostly DevOps needs they are using because they deal with Linux, right? They are using these things. But you must know, okay, how things work. So here in MobaXT, the advantage is you need not to convert PEM to PPK. You can use PEM key directly. PEM file we can use direct. We need not to convert into PPK, unlike putty. Okay. So here, when you launch instant, you will download PEM file that directly we use. No need to convert. Okay, remember that. Now you can see this. I have downloaded. Now let me open it up. One second. Let me open it up. Yes, you can see here. MobaXT, right? What do you do? Just let me just extract. Here you can see extract to MobaXT. You click on this one, extract. Okay, extract to MobaXT. Make sure in your laptops you should have WinRAR software, WinRAR. That will be there by default. That I think you get with OS itself. Yeah, extract to MobaXT installer. Okay, just click that. You can see here, folder, open it up, and you can see executable file, right? With that we'll get one more file, dat. That should be there. That will be there. That's an important file. Don't worry, you don't need to worry about that file. Just let me run this one. Double click. Yes. Next. Accept. Next. Next. Install. That's it. Yes. And finish. That's it. We have installed MobaXT successfully and close it. Now, if you want to see that, you can see. What is this? Oh, don't worry. Yeah, you can see this is a MobaXT. This one. So if you want, you can just keep it as a shortcut here. Pin to taskbar so that we can use it again and again. Now let's just click on that so that this will be opened. For the first time only it takes time. For the first time only. Second time onwards, it won't take much time. Immediately that will be opened. So you can see something like this. Actually, you can see in a white color, guys. I mean, in my laptop, I have changed settings. In my laptop, I kept dark background, which I like it. That's it. Dark mode. Okay. Fine. So in my OS Ubuntu, which file I have to download? Ubuntu, don't worry. Girish, I'll explain at the end of class. Okay, if it is Ubuntu. Here you need to do small settings, guys. I'll tell you, just follow those things. Only one time only, once only. Okay. Now here you can close this one. See, go to view. Here you can see view. Click here. Show menu bar. Just click here menu bar so that these buttons bar that will be hidden. Now here go to settings. Click here configuration. Okay. Here in general you need not to do any change. In terminal, here you can see terminal. Here click here, paste using right click. Just click that, check that. Warn before pasting multiple lines. Uncheck that. Uncheck. Don't try to understand. Just do it now. Later on, you will understand why we are doing all these things. Then, yeah, come into colors. Okay, here, click here. Customize. Customize. Now, here you can see foreground and background. Click here, background. I want background should be dark. Okay, black. Foreground. I want foreground should be pure white. Okay, so that font color, dark background, white color. Oh, if you want, you can change color. That's up to you. Okay. Then SSH. Go to SSH. Here you click this one. Keep SSH alive. SSH keep alive. So that session will not time out actually. Select that. And yeah, here this only. Then come into display. Show close buttons. See here, uncheck this one. Show tab numbers. We don't need any tab numbers. And yeah, show closed button. Okay, no, this much only. Now go to miscellaneous here. Here, see, click here. Home tab is replaced when starting a new tab, like that. Do not exit mobile extra when last tab is closed. Select. Okay. Or else, that's up to you. Okay. No need. That's up to you. No problem. Hide pop-up terminal and stuff. Okay, that's it. Allow multiple. Yeah, that's it. Once everything is over, then go to toolbar. Here you can see save option is there. Select that save and click here this arrow mark. So the save will come to here. Select that. Okay. Okay. That's it. So all settings got saved. Okay. That's over. Now, if you want to open, you can close. That's up to you. So let me open either this one or this one. See here, it won't take much time. You can see that got started. Now, how to access any instance? Simple. We don't need any PPK file. You remember yesterday? Let me log into my AWS account. Sign into the console. So in which region? I think in Singapore. Go to EC2. Yes, you can see two instances which is stopped. You can see web server 1, web server 2. Let me start. Start. See, I have started. These two are running. Related to these web servers, you can see under keys folder. Yesterday we kept PEM and PPK. You can see one is PEM file and one is PPK. But if you want to use putty-puttigen to access these instances, you need PPK file. But to use mobile external, we don't need PPK. We use PEM directly. When you launch an instance, you'll get PEM file, right? So we use that PEM file directly. Okay. So we don't need this PPK. Let me delete. No need at all. Okay, just delete. The PEM is enough. Okay. So let's go inside any one instance. Let's wait. Once they're ready, then we can proceed. Guys, please respond. You are understanding, right? Things going good or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah, fine. Both are ready. You can see running. How to access? Simple. Select that instance, any one instance that you want to go inside. Click on connect. When you click on connect, here you can say same. Username at the DNS time. Just copy that. Copy. Open mobile external. Here, sessions. New session. SSH. Paste here. Username at the DNS time. Now advanced. Use private key. Here, upload that key. Which key? PEM key directly. You can see my web 9 a.m. PEM. No need conversion, nothing. Open. Okay. Where are you? Just you can hide this. Here the advantage is here. You need not to convert PPK every now and then. I mean, we convert only once only. That also you need not to do. Second thing, you can decrease font size just by by zoom in, zoom out. You know, you can use 2 fingers in your mobile to zoom out, zoom in any picture. Right? Here you can see. Keep your 2 fingers on touchpad. Again, like this. This kind of provision is not there in Putty. Okay. Fine. See, whenever you after launching server, if you see here, run sudo yum update. If you run this, you see this one, you should think that yes, some updates are there. Some updates. So let me run this one. This one. Which command you have to run? First command sudo su minus. First command. You became root user. Then yum update -5. You remember this command when we executed, that time it did not take any updates. Now it will take because some updates are ready, which are available from EC2 instance side, Amazon side. Now press enter. You can see it is taking our updates. That's it. Okay. And you remember yesterday we installed package, HTTP package. Then we entered inside var HTML. That package is already there here. That directory is also there, var HTML. See, cd /var HTML. These directories are already there. Enter. If you do ls, you can see that file index.html. In that file only we kept Google One content. Correct? Okay, fine. Till here you understood. That is fine. Okay. So now we'll talk about load balancer. See, both are web servers which are running. You can see. Take web server, public IP, and paste here. You should be able to see Google One. You can see. Then web server 2, public IP, paste here. You should see Google 2. Right? Both are web servers running, Google One and Google 2. Why I entered inside this instance just to show you how this MOBA extern tool works. Okay. In my DevOps class also I use these MOBA extern only. I don't use putty here. Okay, because it's user friendly, right? Okay, now we'll talk about load balancer. Okay. What we'll do now, let's create one load balancer. We'll create load balancer. Then we attach this load balancer to both instances. Okay. Let's attach. Let's do it. Simple, guys. Very, very simple. Now scroll down. Left side you can see. Just scroll down. Here you can see somewhere load balancing. Here you can see load balancers. Just click that. Load balancer. Here we don't have any load balancer as of now, right? Click here, create load balancer, create. Here you can see total 4 load balancers. One is application, and one is network, and one is gateway, and one is classic. 4 load balancers are there. Now, what is the difference among all load balancers? There is no difference, guys. All are same. It's kind of 4 bikes: Pulsar, FZ, KTM, some other bike. Bike remains bike only. Correct. We use that bike to go somewhere at the end of the day. Correct. Here also load balancer remains load balancer only. We used to distribute the load only. Okay. Then what is the difference performance wise? Generally, see, forget about gateway load balancer. This is pretty new. No one is using it. This is new. Just keep that one. It's very, very new. No one will ask this question because new. Okay. We haven't even started using this. Okay. Come into these. Application, network, and classic. Network, see, if you have 100 servers, up to 100 servers, you are attaching up to 100 servers to load balancer. That time we use classic, up to 100. If it is 100 to 1000, that time we use application load balancer. How many servers you are attaching to load balancer? If it is more than 1000, generally we go for network. Performance wise, see, if you have 2 members, you prefer a bike. You want one, transportation. If you have 2 members, you take bike. If you have 4 members, you take 4-wheeler, 5-seater. If you have 7 members, you have to take 7-seater. Ultimately, transportation only you are getting, right? Correct. Here also same thing. So up to see here, when you need ultra high performance, somewhere they might have written. You can see when you need ultra high performance, that time you go with network load balancer. So option also pretty say you won't find any difference. You can choose any load balancer, but today we need to choose which one. Classic, and this is what we are using in companies also, because I have only 2 servers. Up to 100 we can use classic. That's why we are going with classic. Right? Now just click here. Click on create. Create. Okay, so here you can see total 7 stages. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We need to fill all these stages. If you fill all these stages, that's it. Your load balancer will be ready. Now here also you can find many options which are not related to this class. Like you can see, what is this? VPC. VPC is one big service that we are going to discuss. There we are going to spend around more than 1 week. That's a biggest service. So that's why I'm skipping some options which are not related here. Because VPC, I'll show you. See, it is under AWS service. If you click on services, you can see. You can see under networking, you can see what is this? That's it. That's why these are not related here at this stage. Later on, when I talk about VPC, again, I'll come back, I'll explain all these things. Okay. So as of now, you focus on only those options, whatever I'm using. Now give any name to load balancer. I'll give name called any name, that's up to you. My load balancer. That's up to you, whatever name you want. My load balancer, right? Then click here next. Click on next. Now coming to this one, it is talking about security group. See what we are doing here, these load balancer. These are web servers, right? Now already we opened HTTP port, incoming and outgoing. These are the HTTP port, right? Fine. Customers, now they access load balancer first. Load balancer. Okay. The load balancer will send its request through these web servers, web server 1, web server 2. What are these ports? These are HTTP ports. HTTP ports, both incoming and outgoing. So load balance request will come through HTTP port. Load the page. The response will go through outgoing port. Then the request will go like this. Second request. See here, the request will come from here. It will come to second server. Load the page. Response will go like this. That is a one request here, one request there. Now my web servers are accepting load balancer's request through HTTP port. So my load balancer also should accept customer request. See, customer's request is going inside load balancer means you need to open ports or not for load balancer also. Yes, we have to open ports, doors. Those are also HTTP only. Any browser request will go through HTTP only. Remember that. That means we need to open HTTP port for my load balancer also. Correct? Now you know that we can select one security group we can attach to any number of instances, any number of machines. See, if you want, you can create a new security group where you open only HTTP. That is more than enough. Or else, why to create new every now and then? Already we have security group. You can see one is default, another one is web security group that we created yesterday. That only we attach it to these two instances where SSH and HTTP both are open. Correct. We don't need SSH for load balancer. We need only HTTP. That's okay. Even SSH also is there, no problem at all. because we use SH to go inside machine to run some commands. But even though if you open SH in load balancer, there is no such kind of provision to go inside and to run some commands. There is no that provision. So even though SH is a no problem, but we are worried about HTTP. That is anyways there. So let's select existing one. Correct? Or if you want, you can create new one. But why to create new one every now and then? We can make it of existing one, right? That's why I'm going to select existing security rule. We don't need the default. Got it? So where HTTP is open, SH is also there. That is not required for us. We can just ignore that. Okay, select web security group where HTTP is open so that it can accept my customer's request. Then next. Now coming to load balance. Here it is asking that Sai, your load balance is not using secure listeners. It is not using HTTPS. SSL certificates, it is not using ICE. It is saying that Sai, please use HTTPS. Don't use HTTP because it is not so secure. I know that it is not so secure, but to make it secure, we need to buy that certificates. We don't have that certificate as of now. You can ignore this one. Guys, in IT industry, you need to worry about errors. You need not worry about warnings. Okay, remember that. Just ignore that and just click on next. Now coming to health check. This is very, very important section. Very, very important section. Health check. I told you that load balancer, it will distribute the traffic and also it checks the health of a server. That's what I said, right? It checks the health of a server. So let's see how it is going to check the health. Simple. This is my load balancer. These are my servers. Web server 1, web server 2. So already we attached. Okay, attachment we'll see later. Attach, we haven't attached. We are going to attach. We just opened ports and all, right? Okay. Now, load balancer will check the health of server, whether server is reachable or not, whether server is working fine or not. Now, how that load balancer will come to know whether server is working fine or not? Okay, for that, we are following one mechanism. That is what AWS guys are saying. Guys, listen carefully, very, very important. AWS people, what they're saying, they are asking us to create one file. Create one file and where in web server. They are asking us to create one file. You can create any file, you can give any name to that file. Let's give a name called A. We created physical file in web server. That file name we have to give here. You create physical file in web server. That file name you give in load balancer. And what I am informing to load balancer, hey load balancer, you go to my web server 1 and you verify whether that file is there or not. You go and verify whether the file is there or not. As long as you can locate that file, that means server is up and running. The moment if you don't find the file there, assume that server is down. See, load balancer is checking the health, whether server is up and running or not. How it is going to check? Already we have given reference file name. So load balancer will go to server 1. It will look whether this particular file is available or not. If it is available, then it will assume that server is up and running. If it is not available, server is not running. That is how it is checking the health. We could have any number of other files. No, but it is worried about file A, whatever name we are giving, whether that particular file is there or not. Okay, file A. Now, if it is checking that file, that means load balancer is going, the request is going inside web server. Checking the file, it is going inside server means server is working fine. That kind of indirect mechanism we are using to check whether file is there or not. Got it? Okay. Suppose I want to verify. See, okay, in my office, one employee is there. I want to know whether he's coming to my office or not at the right time. What I do, instead of going and verifying, okay, whether he is coming to office in time or not, what I do, I will inform him. Office timing is 8 a.m. I'll inform, hey, you make a call at 8 a.m. every day. You make a call. That is not to talk to him or her. The purpose is to verify whether he is coming to my office or not. So that's an indirect mechanism. Here also same thing. Okay. Okay, fine. So it will check whether the file is working. That means it will send one request. It will verify whether file is there or not. The response will come back. By that, it will come to know, okay, file is there means, working fine. Okay. Now, see, load balancer will send its own internal ping request. We call ping request. Okay, its own internal ping request to check whether the file is there or not. It's load balancer's own request. So that request also will go through port HTTP only. That HTTP port number is 80, that you know. HTTP, that number is 80. Load balancer request also will go through that. Okay. Now, suppose here, if I change the file name, then what actually happens? Okay, instead of A, I keep B. Then, see, load balancer, I'm asking to check file A, but here file B is there. File A is not there. That means server is down. Even though server is up and running, load balancer will declare this server is down because that file is not there, right? It's, see, even though my employee reached office, but he did not call me. What I assume? He did not come to my office. Correct? So your main thing is making a call, then only confirmation, right? Here also, file A is not there. Load balancer will look for file A, but file B is there. So, file A is not there. That means server is down. For example, I changed the file name to A and AB. Now also server is down because file A, but file name is A and B. That A and B is not A, right? Correct? That's right. Suppose here I keep some content. That's okay, no problem. Here, load balancer is worried about file name, not what content inside the file. You can put whatever content you want. Okay, load balancer should check health of all servers. So that's why we need to keep file in all servers. But what if you keep B here? Here in load balancer, you'll get only one option where you can give one file name. So load balancer will look for file A in server 1. File A is there. That means this is working fine. It look for file A in server B also, 2 also. But file A is not there. Then it will declare this server is down. Got it? So that's why what you need to do. You need to make sure that in all servers, file name should be same. File name should be same. For example, if I'm giving Sai here, make sure same name you give here also. If I'm doing any spelling mistake, I'm giving one more. Do the same mistake here also. Here also. Got it? So make sure that file name should be same in all locations. That physical file will be there in all servers. File name will be there in load balancer. Got it? Now here, why to create a file? Because already we have one file. We created one file already. That is index file. Index.html. Already we created. That file is there here also, right? Index.html. Correct? So here we kept Google 1. Here we kept Google 2. But as I said, we are not worried about content. Load balancer is not worried about content. He's worried about file name. File name is same in both machines. So why can't we use the same file here also? Correct? Correct or not? We can use it. If you want, you can create two different files, two new files with the same name. You give that name. But why to create these many files? Already your file is there. So that's why I'll give index file. Okay. So I told you the place where you give. Generally, people, they don't give any different file name because already index file will be there. That's a default file. Everyone will use that name only. So generally, people use this name only. Okay. So in load balancer, you have to put that file name. Correct. You have to give that. I'll tell you. Wait. Sandesh, just listen first. First listen. Don't ask any doubts now. See, in one place in load balancer, you have to give the file name. That place is this one. This ping path index.html. You might be thinking, Sai, how do they know that we have index file? That's a default file name. Everyone will use that only. That's why I can say by default that give. If you want, you can change. You can see if you want, you can very well change. Assume that you are not using index file. You are keeping some other file. Yeah, you can change. You can give whatever file name that you want. But as of now, we have index one, that fine line. That's why I'm giving same index.html. Make sure name should be same. These are default path. Don't worry, that will be there by default. You should not change. And the load balancer's ping request will come through HTTP port, the port number 80, then it will look for that file. Then response will go like this. See, ping protocol HTTP. The request will go through HTTP port. Ping port number is 80. That means load balance request will go through this particular port. You understood these three, right? Okay. Now come into next section. That is very, very important. Wait, I'll tell you. Sorry. Now, see what I said, load balancer should check the health of my servers. That's what I said. Load balancer should check the health of my servers. Okay. What I'll give one simple example is. The question is, how frequently it should check? How frequently? Now it sent one request. Now it sent. Now it verified. It is fine. But after that, what if I lose my server? So it should check continuously, right? Correct or not? Okay. So that's what I'm going to explain now. See, I'll give one simple example. Assume that there is one student in my class. Assume that I'm conducting offline classes. People are attending my offline classes. One student is there. His name is X. Assume. Okay. So he is sleeping in my class. He is sleeping in my class. Okay. I want to make sure that he should not sleep in my class. What I do, I'll call his name. Hey X, are you listening my class or not? I'll call his name. Then what I'm expecting from him, I'm expecting a reply from him. So he should say, Sai, I'm not sleeping, I'm listening your class. I want that response. So can he give response immediately? No. I need to wait for some couple of seconds, 2 to 3 seconds. Correct? What I'll do, just wait. Before that, let me change this name. See here, I'm taking minimum numbers. You can see here. Here, it's 5, right? What is the minimum? You can see 2 to 60, right? I'm taking minimum numbers. I'll explain all these. 2. Here, 5 to 300 seconds. 5. Here, minimum 2. Here also 2. I've taken minimum numbers. I'll explain. Okay. What I was saying is, okay, I'm expecting reply from that student. Can he give reply immediately? No, I need to wait for a couple of seconds, 2 to 3 seconds. Because see, when I say, hey, are you listening my class or not? Then he should listen my words, whatever I said. He should understand, he should prepare reply, then he should give. Correct or not? Okay. So what I'll do, I'll wait for some 2 seconds. Within 2 seconds, he should give response to that, hey, Sai, I'm listening your class. Within 2 seconds. That means I can wait for maximum 2 seconds. Within 2 seconds. Before that also I can get, that's fine. But it should not exceed 2 seconds. Within 2 seconds, I should get response. Yes, he is responding. Sai, I'm listening your class. That means he is not sleeping. Correct. That means when I ask him and he has given reply, what is the duration between 2 seconds? The maximum I can wait for 2 seconds. Here also load balancer will check, will send request. Hey, index.html file, are you there or not? And it will get response. So to get response, it will maximum wait for 2 seconds only. So this is the time interval between outgoing request, incoming response. Outgoing request, incoming response. So that is what this one, response timeout. 2 seconds. If you want, you can increase. Suppose if I give 3, suppose if I give here 10. So load balancer will wait for 10 seconds to get the response. If I give 2, it will wait for only 2 seconds. So this is the time period between outgoing request and incoming response. That is what 2 seconds. That's fine. Okay. Now what I'll do? Okay. See, he said, Mr. X said that I am listening your class. But what if he sleep after that? My class duration is 1 hour. So he may go to sleep after that, right? Okay. So what I do? I take a break of 5 seconds. Again, I'll call him. Hey X, are you listening my class or not? Again, I wait for 2 seconds. Again, he'll give reply. That means This is one cycle. This is one cycle. Between each cycle, how many seconds I'm waiting? 5 seconds. I call him. He is giving response. I'll wait for 5 seconds. Break. Again, I'll call him. Again, he'll give this. Like that, that goes forever as long as class is there. Because after giving response, he might go to sleep. Right? Here also, same thing. After getting a response, my web server may go down. That's why load balancer will take a break of 5 seconds. Again, it will repeat the cycle. Again, it wait for 2 seconds. Again, it will wait for, that's what, that, request. So, what is this 5? It is the time interval between 2 successive cycles. So, here, 2 successive, that is what interval. This 2 is the time duration between incoming and outgoing requests. This 5 is, time interval between 2 successive cycles. So, like that, the cycles will continuously will go. Cycle means one. Cycle is a combination of incoming request and outgoing response. Okay. So between each cycle, we are taking 5 seconds break. So here, if you give 10, it will take a break of 10 seconds. That's up to you. Okay. I've taken minimum numbers. Fine. You understood here, right? Okay. Now, okay, assume that, yeah, fine. Mr. X is there. I called his name. Hey X, are you listening to my class or not? I'm waiting for 2 seconds. But he is not giving any response. He is not giving any response. So he is not giving a response. Means what does that mean? Anyone? Tell me, guys. Respond, guys. He is not giving a response. Means what is the indication?
It's not listen or is not.
Server is down. It's not active in your service system.
He is not. He is sleeping. That is the meaning, right?
Yes, yes.
I'm not talking about servers here. I'm talking about that student. He is sleeping in my class, correct?
Yes.
See, guys, that is not at all fair because just confirming, giving only one chance and confirming, coming to conclusion that he is sleeping, that's not correct. Because see, so he might be busy in some work. He might not listen my words properly. Okay, he might be busy in his mobile chatting with his girlfriend, something. Right? So what I do, I'll give one more chance. I'll wait for 5 seconds. Again, I'll call his name. Hey, X, are you listening to my class or not? I'll wait for 2 seconds. Now also he is not giving any response. Second time also. First time he is not giving response. I confirmed once again. Second time also he is not giving any response. Then now what does that mean now? What does that mean now? Respond, guys.
He's sleeping.
It's confirmed that he is sleeping. Correct? It's confirmed. Right? So here also that means to come to a conclusion that he is sleeping, how many times I'm checking? How many cycles? 2 times. I'm giving 2 chances, right? Here also, load balancer will send a request. Wait for 2 seconds. It will wait for the response, but it is not getting any response. Load balancer will wait for 5 seconds again. It will send one more request again. Again, it will try to wait for the response. Wait for 2 seconds, but second time also not getting any response. Now load balancer assume that my server is down. It will declare that server is down. It will stop customer's request here. It will stop customer's request to the server. It will redirect that request to some other server which is up and running. So before declaring server is down, how many times load balancer is checking? Twice. It is two chances. Okay. So that is what, unhealthy threshold. Before declare server is unhealthy, how many times it is verified? Twice. We give 3, it will verify 3rd time also. Then only it will declare server is down. Then only it will stop sending traffic to that server. Okay. So I've given twice. Okay, my server went down just now. Server is went down. Now all requests are being routed to server 2. Okay, that is fine. Now, okay, I came to know that server is down. I'll tell you from where we'll come to know. My server is down. I came to know. Now, what I did, I troubleshooted this server. Okay, I verified everything. Finally, whatever the issue is there, I resolved. Here also, okay, coming to this example. I went to that student who is sleeping. I explained everything. Okay, so don't sleep. If you sleep, you won't get job. All this, lecture and all I have given. Now he promised me that I will not sleep in your class. That's why he promised. But how can I trust him? Correct or not? See, sleep is not in our control, right? Correct or not? So again, to confirm, my job is to verify whether he's sleeping or not. I call him, hey X, are you listening to my class or not? I wait for 2 seconds. Yes, he is giving response. But even though he is giving response, I don't have any trust on him because just now he went to sleep. Okay, I don't trust him. That's why what I do, I wait for 5 seconds. Again, I'll call his name. Hey X, are you listening to my class or not? Yes, now second time also he is giving response. Now I got a trust that yes, now it's confirmed that he is not sleeping. See, for confirmation also that he is not sleeping, for that also I'm checking twice. Correct? Here also, just now my server went down. I troubleshooted the issue and all. Now again I attach. As and when you attach, load balancer will not send traffic to that server. No, will not send. First, load balancer will confirm whether it is actually running fine or not. Now load balancer is sending one request. Load balancer will continue to send requests. After attaching also it is sending request. Now it is waiting for 2 seconds. Now it is getting response. But load balancer will not send customer's request to the server yet because it will confirm once again by waiting 5 more seconds. Second cycle also, it is getting response. Now load balancer, yes, declares that yes, server is working fine. So far, it was redirecting that customer request to other server. Now it will send that request to this server. That means to come to a conclusion that yes, server is working fine. How many times it is checking? Twice. That is what healthy threshold. Before declaring server is healthy, how many times it has to verify? Twice. If you want, you can give 3. If you give 3, it will check once again. If all 3 requests, it is getting response fine, then only it will send request, customer request. So here, simple. It is a time interval between outgoing request and incoming response. This is the time interval between 2 successive cycles. These are time interval. That means before you declare server is down, how many times it has to verify? How many times it has to confirm? That is this one. Before declaring server is up and running, how many times it has to verify? 2 times. Okay. So this is healthy, unhealthy threshold. Generally in company, we don't change these numbers. We take default. Okay. Whatever before I took smaller value, whatever was there, we keep that only. Okay. After having this prolonged discussion, literally just changing the number only. Right. That's it. Now next here, add servers. So here actually we are attaching servers. See, this is my load back. Oh, whatever. Logged out. Let me log in again. Oh, I need to do it again. No problem. See here, I am giving load balancer onwards. My load balancer, the name we have given. My load balancer. Next, select existing security group. Next, here, see, these are default number 5, 30, 2, 10. These are default number we are keeping. As of now, I'm changing number to 5, 2, 2. Now next. See, these are places where we need to attach servers to load balancer. We need to attach. See here, add EC2 instances. Already have 2 web servers. Yes, web 1, web 2. So that means we are attaching these 2 web servers to this load balancer. That's it. Now click here next. Tag, it is asking tags, name, key value. Okay. Why, what is web server? What is load balancer? So why I'm launching for so and so purpose. At what time I'm launching so and so. This is just a description, detailed description. You can ignore, no need as of now. Ignore, just click here, review and create. Verify all these options. If everything is fine, then click on create. That's it. Now close. My load balancer is absolutely ready, which is running fine. Which is running fine. Now see, load balancer is sending request. See what I said that we provide load balancer's DNS name or IP address to customers. Correct? So that he will access. Okay. Load balancer will not have any IP address. Load balancer is having only DNS. Okay, we don't have any IP address to load balancer because they are not giving IP address. We need either IP or DNS, right? They are giving DNS. That's fine. Why are they not giving IP address? Because IP addresses are dynamic. They keep on changing. That I will explain in network class. As of now, understand one thing: load balancers have only DNS names. Okay, DNS name that we are going to provide to customer, right? Let's give the DNS name to customer. So when he tries to access, it will send one request here, one here, one here, one here, one here, one here. Okay, how to verify? Just take load balancer DNS name. See, let me close my web servers. So this is the load balancer DNS name. We can see DNS name. Just copy this. Copy this DNS name and paste here. Till see, don't copy this one in bracket something. A record and no. Till here only. Then paste in browser. Enter. Is it working? Yes, it is working. You can see Google one. Now, if I hit refresh once again, what does that mean? What does that mean? I'm sending one more request. Hitting refresh means sending one more request. What is this? Google 2. That means request is being routed to second server. One more request, Google 1. One more request, Google 2. One more request, Google 1. See, is it distributing traffic or not? One request here, one request here. See. Load balancer, web servers, one here, one here, one here, one here, one here, one here. Correct? See, hit refresh. Correct? That's why intentionally I took different content. Assume that if I give only Google in both servers, assume instead of Google 1 and 2, I had given Google only. Then if I hit refresh, will you come to know that request is being distributed to both servers? Respond, guys.
No.
No,
All
sir.
right.
No, sir.
If I give same content, you can't come to know. Correct?
No.
Yes, yes.
That is what happening here. Google, right? Hit refresh. Same time you are seeing Google only. Does that mean request is being routed to only one server?
No. No. No.
Backend hundreds of servers are there. Request is being routed to hundreds of servers, but you cannot come to know that one. Why? Because in all servers, content is same content. Google only. So that's why intentionally I took here different content just to explain, just to show you that load distribution part. That's fine. That means the first purpose is understood. Load balancer is distributing the traffic. Okay, you got answer to the first one. Now, what is the second advantage? Even if you lose any server, load balancer will stop sending traffic to that server to redirect the traffic to other server. That's what I said. Okay, let's bring any server down. Okay, let's bring any server down. So, how to bring any server down? Simple. I'll tell you. See, as of now, both are working fine. See, go to instances. Yeah, here
change the index file.
Yeah, that's what. Next. Yes, I'm going to do it. See, here in instances, status it is showing as in service. Both servers are working absolutely fine. Web server 1 and web server 2. So what I do, I would like to bring one server intentionally down. Intentionally. So already you are inside web server 1. Correct? If you do ls, you can see that file is it. See what is it? When server will be down? When it will assume server is down. Suppose I lost my server physically. That means load balancer request cannot go inside the server. That means it can't look for index file. That means server is down. If you stop, server is down. If you terminate, server is down. If you remove that file, that time also server is down. Correct or not? I said load balancer is worried about this file. If I remove that file, that means server is down. Load balancer will not send request to server. Or if you change the name of that file, then also server is down. Correct? In any of these cases, server is down. Right? Okay, let's delete this file. Okay. How to delete? RM command, remove, and the file name. RM index.html. Enter. It is asking, are you sure you want to delete? Give Y and enter. Deleted. Do ls. Do you have that file? No, file is not there. That means server is down. So what is happening at backend now? Load balancer, web server 1, web server 2. In web server 2, file is there. But in web server 1, file is not there. Just now we deleted. So what is happening at backend? Load balancer is sending one request. File is not there. That means response is not coming back. Even though after waiting 2 seconds, it will wait for, it will check once again. Again, it will send one more request. Waiting for 2 seconds. Second time also it is not getting a response. Now load balancer declare this server is down. Now it will stop sending traffic, customers traffic to server 1. It will redirect to some other server. That means server 2. That means now if I hit refresh, even 100 times, I should be able to see Google 2 only. Correct or not? Respond, guys. Correct or not?
Yes. Yes. Right.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay.
Right.
Let's hit refresh. Google 2. Hit refresh. Again. Correct? You verify. You can verify. See, I'm pasting this one in your chart board. You can verify that for you also it should work. See here. I have pasted in your chart board. Okay. You can verify. You also will see Google 2 only. Hit refresh. Even though 100 times Google 2. See, if I give only Google, it will show only Google only. Correct? So being a customer, if I keep same content all servers, even though if I lose my servers, will you come to know that my server went down? No, right? Because see,
That was my question. Yeah.
yes, I have hundreds of servers. In all hundreds of servers, I have same web content. Google only. In that 100, 10 are down. Only 90 are running. So request will be routed to those 90. In that same content, that means being a customer, you will never come to know that my servers are down. Correct or not? Because content is same, you can see. So that's why generally people think that Google servers are not going down. They will never go down. No, not only Google, Facebook, whatever. Their servers also will go down, but you will not come to know because same web content is there. Got it? Same web content is there. That's why you can't able to figure it out. But being a customer, being an owner, I know that my server went down. How to verify? See here, even though if you hit 100 times, you can see Google 2 only. So what I do, I'll get notifications, automatic notification. That part we'll see later. As of now, if you go to instances, you can see one is out of service because the file is missing, right? Okay, we'll inform to these DevOps engineers. Hey, DevOps engineers, go and verify whether file is there or not. We verify from outside whether server is running or not, ports are opened or not. We verify from our side. If not, we'll inform to DevOps. Hey, DevOps, go and verify inside the server. That DevOps guy entered inside the server. He verified everything. Finally, he came to know that, hey, file is missing. Finally. Now, what he is going to do, he is going to create file. Say echo here. Google 1, whatever content, web content, they keep that the file will be available always ready. They just keep that file. Outputting to one file called index.html. Make sure you should not change the name. If you change the name, then game will be reverse. Okay, now press enter. Now do ls. The file is there. Now what is happening now? Right back in. Load balancer. 2 web servers. File is there anywhere in web server 2. Now just now we kept file 1. Just now my server went down. So load balancer is checking health now. Yes, it found file now. It is waiting for 2 seconds. It is getting a response. But load balancer will not send immediately. Because just now it went down, right? It will wait for 5 seconds. Confirm, it will confirm once again. Now also it is getting a response. So now it will start. So far it was sending request to other server. Now it will send request to this server also. Because the file is, server is working fine. How to verify? Go and hit refresh. You can see. Correct? Is it distributing? Now being a customer, if I put only Google, will you come to know that my server went down and I troubleshooted, it came up? Will you come to know? Please respond, guys.
No, sir.
No, right?
No.
So back end, so many things are happening, but being a customer, you will never come to. And see, myself here, if I come there, it is showing out of service, hit refresh. It is in service. Correct? So that is how we troubleshoot. Okay, backend, we do all these things. Customer will never come to know. That's why customer side, there won't be any downtime. There won't be any downtime from customer side. That is what customer is expecting. Correct or not? There should not be any downtime. Always they should be able to access website. That is what happening in Google. Their servers also go down. They bring them up. Many things are there. Okay, but customer will never come to that. Server is down. That is how load balancer works. That is how it distributes the traffic. Got it? That is all about load balancer. Theory is simple, 2 lines. You won't get much prolonged theory document. Only 2 advantages. It will distribute the load. It checks the health of server. Only 2 things. But lab session is this much. Got it? That is all
the
about.
file name is change the file name.
Still, that will not work. You try. You change the file name. That will not work again. Server will be down. Okay. Yeah.
Say if the 100 servers is there, the name should be same, right?
Should be same.
Yeah.
Okay. And for your understanding, let me tell you one more thing. We are not following this also in companies. We are not following this one. We are following auto scaling. To understand that class, you should understand today's class. That's why I have explained this one. We are not following this one, this also, because compared to this, advanced level is auto scaling. Whatever I said in my demo, that is what we are going to see in tomorrow's class. So tomorrow's class is very, very important. That you will understand. What tomorrow is, what Friday? Tomorrow is Saturday, right? Okay, so tomorrow we don't have any class. Auto scaling freshly we are going to see in Monday's class. Saturday, Sunday we don't have classes. So next class will be on Monday. Freshly Monday I'm going to start auto scaling. Because here I'll tell you the problems, guys. You remember my demo, right? In my demo I have taken 3 days. I took 25, 26, 27 January, right? So I'm giving discounts on this day. I want 1,000 servers extra due to load. You attach one by one manually, one by one like this. Okay, if some server going down, you go and verify manually every now and then. Is it possible? Okay, every time you launch server, you attach one by one, troubleshooting manually. That's impossible. Impossible. That how many servers you do? That's impossible. So there comes auto scaling that we are going to see in Monday's class. Got it? So practice, because see, to understand auto scaling, you should understand this one. Because in auto scaling, we are going to use this load balancer. Okay, remember that. So today you will get recorded video, one PDF document with the theory, whatever theory is there for load balancer, and practical steps. Got it? So once you finish your work, guys, don't forget to terminate load balancer. Select actions, delete. Okay, so delete load balancer and then go to instances, select instance set, terminate. Please don't forget, after every class, don't forget to remove resources. Okay, that's my sincere request. Even if you forget, you will get bill. Even though if you get bill, I'll tell you how to get rid of that one. You need not to pay the bill because AWS will waive off that bill for students. But don't do it, unnecessary. Why? You don't forget to delete. You delete everything. Okay.
Sai, I have a question.
One thing. Okay, guys, I'm done with my class. Now, doubts clarification. Yeah, you can go ahead with your doubts. Those who don't have any doubts, you can leave the session. Yeah, please go ahead.
Yeah, Sai, I have a question. What about how many instances we can create in free time?
See, okay, I'll tell you. One server, be in mute, I'll explain. Be in mute. Yeah. See, one server you can run for 750 hours.
Okay.
Per month.
Okay.
One server. So 750 hours and all, this is for the OS you are using, instance type, CPU cores, RAM, for everything. Okay. Suppose you are using 3 servers, you are running 3 servers.
Okay.
750 by 3, that means 250 hours each per month.
Okay.
If you are running 75 servers, 750 by 75, 10 hours each. That means you can run any number of servers, but in 1 month, you are getting 750 hours. Okay. In 1 month.
Okay.
Okay. I'll tell you. One thing. I'll tell you. So I'm giving some 750 liters of petrol. Okay. Yes. Per month, only you can consume that. If you are using one bike, That's how you use 1 bike to 100 bikes at a time. That's up to you. But 750 hours of 750 liters of petrol only you get. If you use 100 bikes, that will be consumed fast. If you use 1 bike, that will be consumed slow. That part.
Yes.
This is for all other things, not for hard disk. Hard, because see, if you stop your servers, these hours won't get counted. Because if you stop these servers, okay, you are not consuming those CPU, RAM and all, right? Correct or not? So if you stop, these won't get counted. But even though if you stop, your hard disk is with you only.
Yes.
Right? You are holding your hard disk. So that's why hard disk is, you can use only 30 GB only, whether server is in running state or stopped state. If you terminate means you are giving this hard disk back. But
Yes.
if you are stopping means this hard disk is with you. So 30 GB only. That means you are running 3 instances at a time, whether it is running state or stopped state. 3 into 8 GB. Each server is taking 8 GB.
Yeah.
So 3 into 8, 24. But
Okay.
if you keep 4th server, whether it is in stopped or running at a time,
Yeah.
that means 4 into 8,
32.
32. You are going out of free time. You will get bill. That's why whether you keep them running or stop, don't keep more than 3 at a time. More than 3 at a time. You terminate these 2 and you launch 2. That's fine. At a time, you should not have more than 30 GB. Okay. So that's why you don't keep more than 3 servers, either in running state or in stopped state. Don't keep
Okay.
more than 30, and you can stop. If you 3, you won't get any bill because you are free time. But my suggestion is better terminate. Don't keep more than 3 at a time. And once you finish your work, you terminate so that you won't get any bill. By mistake, if you get any bill also, I'll tell you how to get rid of that. You need not do. Okay.
Same case about load balance also.
Load balancer free tier is different. Okay. So load balancer is only one component. They are giving free tier, but not these many hours. But don't worry. After finishing your work, you terminate. You won't get bill. Okay.
Thank you.
Yes, that 30 GB will be for all regions, right?
Yeah. Or in your entire account.
So sir, if you are running out of these hours, so if you are not paying or if they are charged, then will they stop it?
They will deactivate your account. Okay. I mean, see, that will never happen because 750 hours is huge, right? See, every day, today I use for 1 hour. Okay. Evening you practice for 2 times, 3 hours, 1 day, 3 hours, 30 days, 30 into 3. Okay. How many hours? 90?
90.
Correct. 750 hours they are giving per month. Okay. You are not even consuming 100 hours. So don't worry about that.
The payment version will be different. Sir.
Payment, I'll tell you later on. We have separate CloudWatch classes there. They will explain how billing section, how it works and how to verify now. Okay.
Hello, sir. The echo command is actually used for putting the content into the file, right?
Yes, to create file and putting content inside the file.
Yeah.
For
Yes. So after deletion, you created and put it.
Again, I created fresh file.
Hi, Sai.
Yes, please.
Yeah. Can we have the index.html anywhere inside the server?
No. That is very, very important. Yeah, good question. That should be inside where HTML only. Because this by default load balancer will check for the file inside this folder only. That is how they designed. You can't keep anywhere, wherever you want. You have to put inside HTML only. Okay?
Yeah, okay.
That's it. Any more doubts?
So, user data where we can use user data, we are not covered.
Which one?
User data option. User data option. We are
Yeah,
not
already.
going to use that.
No. We already used it yesterday. See, launch instance. Be mute. Be mute. See, yesterday, while launching, these are place we have given, right? User data box. This is what? User data box only. These are place where we enter the commands. See, you can't edit from here. After launching instance, if you want to delete something, you have to go inside instance. This is just while launching only. Okay?
Yeah, got it.
Yeah, Sai, the load balancer is based on the region also, that one.
Yes. It's a region specific.
And we cannot add different other regions instance on that same.
We can't add as of now. Don't worry. That further we have one more separate service is there. Route 53. There I will explain. Okay.
Hello, sir.
And regarding the unhealthy threshold and healthy threshold. So let's say for the first time, the server got failed and the check got failed. Then in the second time it got passed. Then how it is going to calculate that?
First it failed, second time it passed. That means after failed it passed.
Yes.
Right. Then it should confirm it's working that one more time, because it should 2 successive checks should be passed. Correct or not?
Yes.
Then it will verify third time also. Then it is working fine. Then the last 2 are working fine. Then only it will send the traffic.
Okay.
That's all. Okay. 2 successive. If
okay.
2 successive are failed, means failed. 2 successive are passed, means passed, like that.
Okay. So if one is first time is failed within that 5 seconds,
that it won't declare server is down, because it should fail once again to declare server is down. Second time passed means working fine.
Yeah. So within that 5 seconds, if some request goes to that server, then that will be done.
Even though server it is not declared server failed yet, but still it is sending request.
Yes.
Right. That time customers cannot get response.
Yes.
Right. Even though server it is declaring server is up and running. So that time we are not getting response. So that time generally what we think, being a customer, we think that there could be issue from our internet. For example, I would like to, I'm typing Google, but I'm not getting page. Generally what I think there could be internet issue from my side. Correct or not?
Yes.
Then what we do, we hit refresh once again. Yes. By the time 5 seconds will be over.
Yeah.
Correct or not?
Yeah.
So that is how actually it happened. That means even though server is up and running, someday you can't verify that for fraction of a second. That happens with every website. That is negligible, right? Ignorable.
Yes. Yeah, got it.
Good doubt, really good doubt. This one. Yeah.
Hello, sir.
Yes, please.
Sir, can you go to the health check section?
Yeah, here you can see here.
After getting the server down by any reason, okay, then is the load balancer is continuously checking whether it is up or
yes, not? Continuously, but it is not getting response. That's the symbol. Okay.
Okay. Okay. That is the meaning of healthy threshold. Okay. After the server will up and then
how many times it has to verify? Correct. Correct.
Then he will check the 2 times. Okay.
Right.
Thank you.
Yeah. Hello.
Yes, please.
Yeah, suppose if you are having 5 servers and we had the load balancer to only 3 servers, how can we do that? Suppose we are using 2 for some other process.
That time we selected all. That time we select only 3.
Okay.
Okay. If you want to detach, after attaching, you can see instances. Here, remove from load balancer. What is this?
Okay.
You can do everything is possible. Okay.
One more thing, how can we use this in the same Windows server? Like even adding the web package or using the load balancer?
Don't worry. Windows part, I said that I will explain later.
Okay. Okay, thanks.
Any more doubts?
Yeah. Hello, Sai.
Yes, please.
Yeah. So like yesterday, you have mentioned that we can start our instance, not completing all the steps from configuring instance only. That step only we can start our instance, right?
Right.
Yeah. So it means yesterday I was trying with this option and entering all those text, but I'm not able to get my instance ready, not able to launch it. So
you send that pic, what actually you are getting. Just share in the group. Okay. I'll look into that.
No, means no, and my route is means I have done means I enter in that instance and I have manually put all those details in that index.html file and all. So I am asking means in such cases means how can we verify where is the issue and how to rectify all this?
Yeah, for that we have sequence of steps that anyways I'll explain later on when I talk about real-time errors and how to verify. Generally we verify step by step. Suppose your bike got stopped. What are the things that you verify? First, we verify petrol is there or not. Second, supply is there or not. Third, whether that spark is going properly or not. The fourth one, whether wide setup, everything is fine. So we verify step by step, correct or not? How you get that answer with practice. Correct? Here also, first we verify whether ports are open or not. Server is running fine or not. Whether internet is there or not. Okay. Then we go inside the file, we verify file is there or not. Whether service is running or not.
Okay.
Understanding, right?
Yes, yes.
So we verify all these terms. Somewhere we'll figure out the error.
Okay. Yeah, means from our end only we will rectify all this.
No, few things we verify, few things will be done by DevOps guys. Few things means this console outside and all. Inside DevOps guy, he will verify because he is good at Linux. Okay.
Hello, sir.
Yes, please.
Yeah. We are creating a new existing security group for creating load balancer, right?
Right.
Hello. Yeah. Can we create a new security group for load balancer?
Yeah, very well. There I have shown you right option. Create new security group. You
if
can
we
do
create
that.
a new, if we create a new security group, can we do any configuration like while creating the while we're launching the instances, we use the same security group, right? Can we create a new security group for load balancer? Is there any configuration for the instances?
No, we have to open only HTTP port. That's it.
Okay.
Okay, simple. See, let me show you. Create one more load balancer. Okay, create, give any name, something, test. Simple options. Just you can verify all these. See here, instead of selecting existing one, see, I'll create new one. Click here, create new, give any name, load balancer security group. Give any name here. Only HTTP is required. That's it. Next. Simple. Got it?
Okay, got it.
That's
Yeah, we
all.
only launch. Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. That's it. Okay, fine. Let me show you how to delete. Load balancer is there. Actions. Delete. Delete. Now go to instances. Select both. Terminate. Terminate. That is safe always. Okay. Okay, guys. That's it for today. Thank you all. See you all in Monday's class. Okay. So enjoy the weekend and please utilize the time. Please practice all these things. Okay. See you in Monday's class. Thank you all. Happy weekend.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you all. Bye bye.
Thank you, sir.
Weekend only, right? Today is Friday, right? Saturday. Yeah. Yeah, right. Okay. Thank you all.